My name is Pastor Ayeke Patrick.
My name is Rosemary Ayeke.
I got married to my lovely wife October 21st,
2006, and I thought that 9 months into my marriage, or after my marriage, we'll be thanking God, we'll be welcoming our babies. But from that time, we didn't see anything.
We engaged in covenant stewardship. My wife is very active in the choir. My pastorate is also very active.
I want to give God praise because last year, after Shiloh, I told God, Bishop said you will come to the next Shiloh with your children in your hand. If you don't come with your children already in your hand, you become pregnant. I said, God, you have heard it. We have been praying. Every time one of the most important prayer requests in my Shiloh request was, Father, my children. Father, my children. And I was not praying for one. At the time, I was praying for 4 at once. To just, make up for the time we have waited. But at the time, I said, if the 4 come, I will take even carry them. God, if you give me 2, I am okay. I was always praying for 2. I didn't pray for 1 because I said, God, you said for my delay, you will give me double. At the time, some people said, I have eaten up my children. At the time, it was like, this man, this one will be man. I beg. God's word kept giving me. Listening to God's word in church kept giving me. Because I told myself that nothing will ever make me to give up to God.
And on Shiloh ground also, I heard the testimony of someone who stopped praying for herself, and started praying for her neighbors. And then a miracle showed up. So I took a cue from that. I looked around me, I saw a pastor with the same challenge as I have. And I started praying for him. And the prayer point was very clear. Father, give this pastor a set of twins. Give this pastor a set of twins. That's what I pray in every covenant hour of prayer and during personal supplication. So I stopped praying for myself. Then, sometime around that same last year, 2022, my wife traveled to see her doctor, and they called me right from there. They said, your wife is pregnant. 9 months came, no sign of delivery. 10 months came, no sign of delivery. 11 months came, no sign of delivery. 12 months, 1 year came, no sign of delivery. You gave me concern to me. 1 year pregnancy, it's a miracle from God. God delivered my wife, became regular prayer point. Just week last Thursday, the doctor sent for us, and then we traveled. When we got there, I wanted to enter the labor room with them. They said, no, it's women affair. That I should just stay in the ward and be praying. So I started praying the word. Started praying, man. After some time, I turned over to praise. Another pastor said, we want God to come down quickly, turn to praise. We want angels to come down, pray. So I turned from prayer to prayer, because this one is more than angels. I want God himself to come down. So I started praising God, while I was singing praises, I saw people coming from the labor room. One baby I had with that pink cap on my head. I said, how do you singing praises? I saw them again, come second time with another baby. So from there we returned glory to God, started praising God. I want to use this medium to appreciate Bishop David Igbo, because I really sent for the release of mankind from the suffering of the war. He declared the month of May as the month of open doors, and indeed it has been the month of open doors for us. I also want to appreciate my former resident pastor, Pastor Adekoya, who is indeed a servant of God also. Then also, I want to appreciate Pastor Michael Tekene, my present resident pastor, whom my wife told me I should ask him for prayers, and then he prayed for my wife a simple prayer and said, she shall deliver like the Hebrew women. She delivered through the normal route. Babies are healthy, as you can see in my hands and my wife's hand. The 2 babies are healthy, my wife is healthy, and I am healthy too. We give God all the glory for his mighty work. I want to use this medium to appeal to everybody in the world. If you don't have a place where your solution can come, please run to Winners. The Living Faith Church is the end time church God has set up for the release of mankind from the sufferings of the world. All they need to do is to connect with the God of redemption.